Super Happy Incredible Toys is Houston proud, and we support every toy and comic store in Houston, for the most part. Beautiful vintage toys at reasonable prices? You looked all over Houston and can't find them. Well, come on down to Super Happy Incredible Toys, located at 221 East 11th Street, one block east of Heights Boulevard. We've got the vintage toys you want at the price you want to pay. That's right, we buy, sell, and trade vintage toys. And Super Happy Incredible Toys will give you money for all your old toys.
Call today, 832-516-7176.
Trying to get some toys today costs everything you've got. Getting a toy for free right now sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to win this way? Sometimes you wanna watch the Free Friday giveaway. Let Juan and Bunnith make your day. Maybe there's rocks in Colin's box. To Juan it's all the same. The Super Happy Free Friday giveaway.
What's up, everybody? Happy Easter weekend. And I'm all by myself. So you know what that means? Today, there are no rules. I can do whatever I want. I can show you what's in the mystery box. I can do everything because Bun is not here today. If you don't know who I am, I'm Juan. I own Super Happy Incredible Toys. And this is the game show sweeping the nation, the Super Happy Free Friday giveaway. But since this is a special weekend, we have a special guest that's going to be co-hosting with me today. Special guest, come on out. Special guest. This is a good one. What is up? It is the Easter Bunny. As you all know, it's Easter weekend. And with Easter weekend comes our big show, the Super Happy Incredible Toy Show and Art Market at St. Arnold Brewery, which is on tomorrow from 11 to 6. Got a lot of things going on. Tonight we're going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to tell you about the prize you can win and all that stuff. But tomorrow we're having a toy show at St. Arnold, and our friend the Easter Bunny will be there as well. What do you got going on tomorrow, Easter Bunny? He says the Easter Bunny is going the Easter Bunny will be taking selfies. You can take a selfie with the Easter Bunny. Are you going to be giving away eggs? The Easter Bunny, he packed some eggs today, so he'll be giving away eggs, little eggs with prizes in them for the children, right? So he'll be walking around. Don't be trying to get the Easter Bunny head. No head? Is that what you said? No head? No, yeah, no. Oh, yes? No. Oh, only kids this size can get the prizes. That's what he said. All right. So the Easter Bunny will be giving away prizes to little Easter eggs for kids, like 10 and under or so. But all day long, we'll be doing a bunch of fun things tomorrow. There will be an Easter egg hunt as well at St. Arnold Brewery. People have been asking me about how the Easter egg hunt is going to go. They're just going to put eggs around at like 11, like randomly hidden throughout the beer garden. So you have to just kind of look, I guess. Like all day long, you're going to have to look. But you know what I found out? They're going to have their own Easter Bunny. So the only thing better, you're not going to fight because you're the real Easter Bunny. We all know you're the real Easter Bunny. But the only thing better than an Easter Bunny is 2 Easter Bunnies, because then you got more fun. And so, yeah, I'm very excited, looking forward to that. But tonight we're giving away something. So I guess let's talk about that. Easter Bunny, you like this stuff too, huh? You collect toys, Easter Bunny? You do? Oh, nice. All right. He has a lot of toys. A lot of toys? So do you keep some of the stuff in the Easter basket? Because, my kids got good stuff in their Easter basket, but I see that a lot of kids get like Nintendo games in their Easter basket and stuff. So do you keep some of that stuff sometimes? If the kids are bad or what? No, kids are bad nowadays too. All right, so this is what you can win tonight. If this is your first time tuning in, This is the Super Happy Free Friday giveaway, and we do this every other Friday for the most part. You're right. You watch this show, Mr. Bunny, huh? So he is right, for the most part. And we have been on a roll lately because we have been doing it a lot more consistently, and we plan on doing things a lot more consistently now in the future. But if this is your first time tuning in, all you have to do, I almost forgot. Boom. All right. All you have to do is in a couple minutes or so, pay attention to what I'm talking about, pay attention to the show, pay attention to the Easter Bunny, because in a few minutes we're going to ask you a question. The first person that calls the Super Happy hotline number right here, I would go ahead and dial it in your phone right now, just to have it saved in your phone. This 832-516-7176, that's right here. Go ahead and put that in your phone. And the first person that calls in and answers the question of the day correctly, live on the air, will win tonight's prize. Tonight's prize is this Mythic Legion's blue glowy looking guy. I think he's a skull or he's an old man. I don't know, but he's a retailer exclusive. I know y'all like Mythic Legions. You could take his arm off and put him on somebody else. You could take his head off and put him on somebody else. You could put somebody else's arm on him. No, you can do whatever you want. He's got a bunch of awesome accessories, and these are great figures. If you don't own any Mythic Legions figures, here you go. You can own one. Or you can choose what's in Colin's mystery box, sponsored by, no longer by the Hedgehog Guy Next Door, Easter Bunny, no longer. We have an official new real sponsor now, right? I'll mention who it is, but next week we're really going to delve into learning about who our new sponsor is. But it's sponsored by Smoky Rebel. Smoky Rebel is a barbecue rub company out of the good old Jolly England. Hello, Governor. Friends with our good friend Harry Styles. And they're also friends with our good friend Smokin' Willie T, who has his own rub out now. It's a cherry rub, and we'll get into that. I think we're going to do a cooking demonstration here one day on a smoker, and Will's going to do his ribs with this new cherry rub. So we're working on all that. But Smoky Rebel is our new sponsor for Colin's Mystery Box, and we're excited about that. So you can choose the blue flamey guy or what's in the mystery box. That's simple. All right. Man, it's kind of tough, like, by myself a little bit, man. I kind of wish Bun was here. Bun's not here today, but we have Easter Bunny, but Bun will be at the toy show. Have you talked to Bun? No? I think Bun will be at the toy show tomorrow, but if not, Easter Bunny will be there. And so, yeah, we'll have a good time. But as you know, toy show's coming up. We also have some other awesome things coming up. Next weekend, which is the 26th, I think. It's Saturday the 26th. We'll be having the Super Happy Houston Toy Psychos Appreciation Day. What is the Houston Toy Psychos? Well, that's just the biggest and most popular toy group in all of Houston, right? You know, it's nice. That's just the biggest and most exciting toy group in all of Houston. Very active, very good dudes, always doing stuff. They put together shows periodically throughout the year, but they're also always there helping each other find the things that are hard to find out in the wild without scalping. Beautiful group. If you haven't joined them, join them. Great bunch of guys. And so what we're doing for them, because they show us love all the time. Houston Toy Psychos, great group, shows us love all the time. So what we are doing is we're doing free beer for Houston Toy Psychos all next Saturday, right? We're also doing free glizzies, which are apparently hot dogs, because that's one of Caesar's favorite things. So free glizzies on the grill. There will be no fucking ketchup. Don't ask for ketchup on your hot dogs. Mustard and relish only. Sorry, Easter Bunny. Sorry, but once you get past 9 years old, you should be putting ketchup on a hot dog. You know, that's just the way it is. So mustard and I got distracted. Mustard and relish only on your hot dogs. We'll have that. Free hot dogs, free beer from St. Arnold, and 20% off the entire store. The entire store will be 20% off just for members of the Houston Toy Psychos group. So if you're not a member of the Houston Toy Psychos group, join it, because you will not get a free hot dog, you will not get a free beer, and you will not get 20% off if you are not a member of the Houston Toy Psychos group. But the store will be open all day for everybody. You pay regular prices, don't get free shit. But join the group, great group, you will love it. Whew. All right, what else do we got? What else do we got? That's right. Also, the week after is May the 4th, right? Big Star Wars holiday. May the 4th be with you. You know, for the longest time, man, I was doing part with Warhouse. I was doing a bunch of Star Wars art show things. So I never really got a chance to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Like, Cinco de Mayo is one of my favorite weekends. You know, real Mexicans don't really celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's more of a Chicano thing, I think, that, you know, it blew up in California, whatever. It's fun. But I never really get a chance to celebrate it because I'm always doing Star Wars stuff, right? And Cinco de Mayo weekend usually has like a big fight. And they got 3 amazing cards on Cinco de Mayo weekend this year. But they got that. And on May the 4th, we're celebrating Star Wars. So St. Arnold called me and they said, Juan, we need to celebrate Star Wars on May the 4th. So is there something you can do for us? And I was like, the only way that I will do something at St. Arnold Brewery 2 weeks after doing a toy show is if I can take Star Wars and Cinco de Mayo and mash them together. And so what we came up with is the Super Happy Star Wars Fiesta. What is the Super Happy Star Wars Fiesta? It's got a big market with Star Wars vendors, but we'll also have flash tattoos from Flying Squid Gallery, right? So a bunch of Star Wars themed tattoos, quick stuff if you want to get done. Free face painter for the kids. We have the 504. We'll have photo opportunities with some of your favorite Star Wars characters with a beautiful backdrop, Star Wars merchandise for sale, and my favorite part of this whole thing, we will have mariachis from 12 to 3. Not only will these mariachis play a custom playlist that I asked for with like No Me Se Bajar, Tragos Amargos, like classics like that, these guys will also play the Cantina song from Star Wars, the Imperial March, and the main Star Wars theme. So I'm excited about this, Easter Bunny. I mean, I know that Easter is a big day for you, so you probably need some time to recoup. But if you're nice and rested, I would love for you to come out and be a part of our Star Wars Fiesta. But if you don't, I understand. I get it. If you don't, I understand. But I mean, everybody loves the Easter Bunny, so that would be nice. So that's what's happening on May the 4th. Whew, that's a lot of shit. How much time did I take up? Did I take up enough time? I don't even know what time it is. All right, 7:15. Okay, we're on task. All right, so I guess let's talk about today. Today is a special day, right? Today is a very special day. It's Easter weekend, you know, so today is Good Friday, right? If you don't know what Good Friday is, my mom grew up like really. So Easter is really important to me. First of all, Easter is really important to me. My mom was like annoyingly Catholic. I mean, so annoyingly Catholic that I went to church school 5 days a week. Then I had to go to communion school on Saturday, and then Sunday we were in church. Like, I remember having to miss Rubik the Amazing Cube on Saturday morning cartoons for communion class. So, I mean, my mom was annoyingly Catholic, but she loved Easter Sunday, or Resurrection Sunday is what she called it. So we celebrated it big. So that's why it's really important for me. We only do 2 toy shows a year, and it's typically on Christmas, which is my favorite time of year, and Easter weekend, which was my mom's favorite time of year. So I'm very excited about this Easter Sunday thing, but today is Good Friday, and I realized that something's happening today. I realize I'm going to hell. That's what happened. So Catholic people, I'm not Catholic, but I try to celebrate, you know, in honor of my mother, the Catholic traditions of Easter and Lent. And you're not supposed to eat meat on Fridays. And, you know, I ordered some Luby's. I ordered fried fish from Luby's with some lemon, extra tartar sauce, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and brown gravy, right? Like the go-to meal. So I ate that earlier today, and then I got a little hungry. And so just a little while ago, I went and got some beef jerky, and I ate some beef jerky. Yeah, I know. So you can eat. I feel like you can eat meat on a Friday during regular parts of Lent and be okay, but on Good Friday, like Jesus didn't die on the cross so that I could eat meat on the day that he died on the cross. So I guess I'm going to hell now, man. I don't know what to do. Maybe if next year I recoup and go strong, pray. I don't pray, but I mean maybe I'll go strong next year and recoup and like give up something really good for Lent, like sex or something. You know, something something good to like repent, right? Something to put a lot of sacrifice into Lent next year, maybe. Or I can just accept going to hell. One of the two. One of the two. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so we're almost ready. We're almost ready. You know what the prizes are. I'm going to ask a question in a bit. But real quick, before we get into all that, where the hell is my cup? I need to get a drink. I've been talking for a long time. Ironically, have you ever seen these cups before? This cup I got on a cruise on the Carnival Breeze. I got this cup on a cruise. So now it's become like my favorite drinking cup here at the store. It's got a nice little lid and stuff. It's like a $30 fucking cup. But yeah, me and Katrina got it on our last cruise. Which brings up another good point. Real quick, I wanted to just say my cousin Carlos and his wife are celebrating, I think, their 20th wedding anniversary. And they're going on a cruise, like an 8-day cruise and stuff. So if he's watching or if he's not watching, it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to say happy anniversary, Carlos, my dear cousin. You know, I separated from my family for the longest time. Like, I just don't fucking like them. Like, after my parents died, I just don't like my family. But Carlos, my cousin Carlos, is like one of the few people in my family that I actually like. Like, good dude, man. Good dude. Great relationship with his wife, man. Like, really good dude. Phenomenal artist. And so I'm glad that of all my family, if I'm going to reconnect and talk to one person, it's him. So I'm very proud of the man you've grown up to become, Carlos. I hope you enjoy your fucking 20th wedding anniversary. All right, we ready? All right, let's do this shit. Oh my God. I know I love to talk, but God, that was tough. All right, so here's the part that you are in on, right? Okay, I'm just making sure that the phone is where it wants to be. All right. Here's your chance to win either this glowy blue guy from Mythic Legions or choose what's in the mystery box. All you have to do is answer this question live on air that I don't have yet. Do you have a question, Easter Bunny? Okay. All right. The Easter Bunny wants to know, at the Houston Toy Psychos Appreciation Day, what are we serving for food for free to Houston Toy Psychos? All right, that's the question. The Easter Bunny wants to know, what free food are we serving to the Houston Toy Psychos at the Houston Toy Psycho Appreciation Day? Phone line's open now. All right, let's see what happens here. Because, man, this number, it's taking a while. Oh, what the hell? They hung up on me, man. I tried. They hung up. Hello?
Hey, hello.
Who are we talking to?
This is Josh Wojciechowski.
Oh, Joshua was yeah, Josh. All right, Josh. What are we serving for the Houston Toy Psychos on Houston Toy Psycho Appreciation Day?
Glizzy's, Caesar's favorite.
All right, Caesar's
No
favorite.
ketchup.
No ketchup. You don't eat hot dogs with ketchup, do you?
Sauerkraut, bro.
Oh, nice. That's crazy, but nice. All right. So I feel like I already know the answer to this question, but I gotta ask anyways. Do you want the blue glowy guy, or do you want the mystery box?
I will take the blue Hagnon, please, and thank you.
The blue hand job. Okay. The blue hand. Are you coming to the show tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. So I'll take it to you. I'll take it tomorrow so you can pick it up from us over there.
Sweet.
All right. We'll have your name on it. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you.
All right. And just like that, the streak is over. All right. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, Easter Bunny? The streak is over. I told you I figured out what I was doing wrong. I knew what I was doing wrong, Luis Hernandez, but I fooled you. So I got it all squared away now. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. We do this every other Friday night for the most part. And we know that you can be doing anything right now. I mean, hell, it's Good Friday. You should be hanging out with your families, but we appreciate the fact that you're tuned into us. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or the week after that or the week after that. Other than that, thanks so much for tuning in. We're out of here. Peace.